Hi, I'm Anna. We're at the School Dish Championship and I'm here with Amy.
And I'm Tara Loughrey Grant. How are you from RT?
Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yes, I am I was going to say something funny, but I will actually focus. I am the digital editor for Lifestyle in RT, so that means I look after the lifestyle section of the RT website and also the RT News Now app. We have social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I present a parenting series because a lot of our target audience would be young parents. And actually, hang on. Lurking. We're just posing for a picture whilst we're also recording an interview. So yeah, I know that's supposed to be more of a natural shot. So yeah, I present a TV series called Rearing to Go. It's a lot of public service questions that parents might have. For example, if they're worried their child may have ADHD, what should they do? Even down to things like NIT treatments and what we should do about the epidemic that is that at the moment. Also cyberbullying, issues like that. I also do a podcast which is called the Hourglass series. We host a number of live events like at the Dublin Tech Summit about girls in tech, women in tech. So we do radio, we do TV, we do online, we do social media. We are a very busy team.
So you spoke about mobile journalism. What opportunities does this provide over traditional journalism?
Great question. You are with traditional journalism, for example, you have, if you and I wanted to interview, we want to do this interview now, and you wanted to film it and we wanted to go out on 6 o'clock news, you would need a camera crew, you would need sound crew, you would need hair, makeup, you would need a presenter, a producer, a researcher. What is the mojo, what's the VJ, the video journalist, is all of those in one. That is brilliant in terms of resources. It's also extremely, that's a benefit. It's also extremely pressurized because it's also, you are all those people, and as we heard earlier, sometimes audio works really well, sometimes it goes wrong. You could have a beautiful shot, bad audio, nobody can hear your interview, and then the music kicks in in the background as we record. So things can go like that, go right or wrong all the time. The advantage is mojo is light, you can take it anywhere. It's also, I did an interview with a woman in a shelter, in a woman's shelter, and what was great about that was she was a lot less intimidated by this small mobile phone than a huge camera in her face when she'd already been traumatized. It was great for making documentaries. I was able to go outside on the street, and for my Radio 1 documentary I was able to interview people very quickly on the go without lugging a heavy load of equipment. So it's quick, it's easy to transport and light, it's adaptable and less intimidating for interviewees. Perfect for social media once especially it's under 1 minute. Is that enough? Yeah.
So can you talk to us about how important it is for girls like us to have female role models in the STEM area?
It's extremely important and so on topic because, as I said, I hosted a panel at the Dublin Tech Summit of the importance of women in tech. Why do we need it in this day and age? Some men will argue, why don't we have men in tech? Why is it women in tech? Why? Because the absolute percentages and ratios of women in STEM versus men in STEM are ridiculously low. These need to be bolstered and encouraged and changed. People like you spreading the word in media, in your media and on social media about your interests in these areas, and also making courses more attractive to female and not just male, which they used to do. They used to specifically target young males, and now they're opening it up to young females like you, like my daughter, like my the next generation coming up below you guys. We need to have this there. Why? Women have a huge amount to bring to every industry, different skill sets to men in some areas and the same in others, and we need equal pay, equal opportunities. And in STEM, if STEM is the future, why should we not be there in equal measure? We're not against men, it's about embracing and helping things be equal.
Who were your role models?
Oh God, pressure. In media, the likes of well, if we're going way back to the beginning, Countess Markovich, but that's a whole other story. If we look in media, the type of people I would have looked towards are the Anya Lawlers, the Rachel Englishes, Audrey Carville. I think all of these women are amazing. In more recent times, Claire Byrne is brilliant. I really like, though, people who tell human interest stories. That's a key area of mine that I'm very passionate about in terms of women and equality, and also about supporting confidence and encouraging confidence in particularly, no offence Lorcan, particularly young women so that they achieve their capability. One thing I find, there's a great quote, Madeleine Albright, the politician said, there's a special place in hell for women who don't help other women. And a lot of women tend to pull the ladder up behind them. We need that ladder down. We need to support each other, and we need to do what the men do, which is have so much confidence. Guys are, when they're 75% qualified for a role, even sometimes 65%, they'll put their hand up and say, I'm ready for that role or that promotion. Women will wait till they're overqualified, sometimes 120% ready over. What we need that to change. So my role models are women who encourage us to do that.
Thank you.
Okay.